Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hi, it is Joanna with Keller and Chat and Joanna. How you doing? We are having a cloudy, gloomy day, and I have got to get out and go play in the rain in a little while. But I have a quick half an hour to hang with my peeps, and I miss you guys, and I wanted to say hello. No unboxing, just how you doing? I just listened to a WIP and Chat testimony that was so it was a tough one. It really was. For a minute, I thought I was listening to Bailey Sarian do a murder story. But I thought, no, this can't end in murder because the person who's doing the diamond painting is still, thank God, with us. And not only is she with us, she is a warrior. She is Wonder Woman who chose to leave her cape at home. You know? Sometimes you guys, and you don't know it, I'm telling you, you don't know who you are because you're young and you're just hustling along trying to make it day to day. But there's a lot of Clark Kent, even in the boys. Some of you men are angels among us. You're heroes. You're that guy. You're that guy who will give somebody $20 at the gas station. You're that guy who will help someone change a tire and hope they're not a serial killer. I heard. I'm sorry. I'm going to go off for a minute. This is so funny. I read this joke once, and it was so funny. It was about this girl who was driving through the wooded area of Northern California. And, those roads are, trees, animals, and that's it. And she saw a man, and his car was in distress. So she stopped to pick him up, and he said, I don't have my phone. Could you just take me to a nearby service station or somewhere, where I can call AAA and call my wife? And she's like, sure, get in the car. No questions asked. Sure, get in the car. Well, he's in the car a few minutes and he says, this is so kind of you. Really, truly. Let me turn this music down. I'm fighting with the Celts over here. It's like, come on, Celts. Tone it down a little. Anyway, they're in the car and they're making casual, but, nothing interferial, I guess, is the word. Maybe, I don't know what the word is. It's not like, who are you, where are you from kind of thing. It's just like, have you had a good day? Are you all right? And he was like, you're out here in the middle of nowhere with a total stranger. How do you know I'm not a serial killer? And the girl looks at him and smiles, and she takes a drag up her cigarette, and she says, you, a serial killer? What are the chances that that could happen? 2 serial killers in the same car. I thought that is just, look, you gotta have a little bit of a dark sense of humor sometimes, but That always makes me laugh. It does, you know. What are the chances, right? Which probably made him a little nervous because he didn't know if he's a victim or villain. But there are people out there, and you are among them, and I know some of you are. Um, okay, so what do I want to get accomplished today in the name of communication? Still working on bringing home the tree. I've learned to just relax and enjoy the journey of her and stop trying to meet a deadline that doesn't matter to anybody but me. I'm the only one who should have a deadline for my diamond paintings, and you are too. You know, if you're doing it as a gift, give yourself extra time because life does happen and it gets in the way. Anyway, so today I think I'm done with this number. I don't know. I have to go to the Hobbity Lobbity and meet Tim. I'm wearing my Santa sweatshirt to the Hobbity Lobbity. They're going to throw my ass out. I just know it. But I have to go there looking for Marilyn Casanoves's puppy dog wreath diamond paintings because I can't find them. They're not even available for pre-order. Okay, coffee today. Going for the big fat cup. And it says it's just a phase, but we all know it isn't. So, I got all my stuff for my Christmas cards. And I had to share this with you. I probably have shared it before, but look at this beautiful card. My husband thinks he is the Mark Spitz gold medalist of Christmas cards or birthday cards or anniversary. This man will spend 2 hours stalking and looking like a freak, trying to find the perfect card. This is the thing I love about him the most because he does it not because he's a cardaholic or anything, but he does it because he knows how much it matters to me. So look, it's got little glitter on it. Can you see the glitteries? Okay. Does the world become more beautiful at Christmas? Oh, I'm going to cry. Or does it just seem that way because of you? And he writes me this beautiful, beautiful, look at the inside, isn't it? It's so Central Park. I mean, I love it, right? Well, a year goes by. Apparently, he loved this card so much, he bought this same card 2 years in a row. And I mean, this is like, I couldn't believe it. He never got to write on it because George tried to eat it. And so he got me another card and he wrote this card in an envelope and said, I'm so sorry, George got a hold of it. He was a puppy then, so George was, but I mean, look, how beautiful, right? So, yeah, the Mr. Genius got me the same card 2 years in a row. What are the odds of that? It's like 2 serial killers in a car, right? Anyway, so today is card day. I am writing out all the cards. Some of you are in Norway and the Netherlands and Australia. I have 5 that are going to South Korea, 3 that are going to Japan. So some of you may be getting your Christmas cards in March. However, if you would like me to send you a card, and let me tell you, I got the coolest Christmas cards this year. I'm almost bragging about them, but I can't show them to you because, you may wind up with one. Big White Dogs 1 is my Instagram address. And DM your address, please. I would love to send you a card. I have, what have I got now? Hold on. My little baby channel that was made a rebel, might be growing a little bit. I am at 465 subscribers. There's 465 of you guys out there. I don't care. I'll pay the postage. I want to send you a card, and a holiday card, and let you know that you were loved and you were thought about, even just by little old me. So, with that, we're going to get back to bringing home the tree. If you haven't, where's my book? Hold on. I mean, really, I know Bibles that aren't as heavy as this book. I actually have to put a pink slip on it now because I don't remember it all the time. Okay, bringing home. Am I upside down? Yes. Well, I'm living in an upside down world. What do you want? Oh, you know that guy? That guy from, what is it? The upside down world? What is it? Oh, Stranger Things? He's in the raunchiest movie. He's actually going to play like a villain Santa. It's kind of, it's one of those, it's probably scrappy as hell. I haven't seen it. This is what I'm doing right now. She's very, very busy. Confetti everywhere. And I am just going to take my time and love my way through it. Anyway, of course, the minute I talk to you, here comes Dumb and Dumber. Hey, cut it out, you guys. And it's also time for dun 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 the can you bring him in here? What, you left him alone? Oh no, it's 11:55. Oh, John's got to get on the computer. Okay, come on, George. We don't care if George barks or not because this is the time when I'm allowed to get my my diamond painting. And if I don't get that bird today, just go ahead. You got it?
And this one too?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. He got me the moth woman, and he got me, what's his name? Not Cletus.
Otis.
Otis. Some people are calling him Otis. His name is not Otis. Otis is the sister to Ellie Mae. They're like husband and wife. And he's kind of giving her the side eye. So if you have Otis, I suggest if you're a diamond level, get on there and get it because, girl, she's going to be gone. What's today's date?
What?
I got to find the date. I don't even know what day of the week it is. December 3rd. Isn't that sad? What's wrong with me? Okay, so I gotta find number 3. 13, 10, 6. You're all looking at me going, 3 is right there, you idiot. Okay, here's 3. Let's. Man, these things are really sealed shut, too. Okay. I love an advent calendar, don't you? Let's see what we got. Oh, it's an itty tiny bottle of Drambuie. Now, it looks like Drambuie, but it's really not like boozy, okay? But this is what I got for an advent calendar, and I gotta show you guys. Hold on, let me put the box down. Now, I'm telling you, if I don't get that bird, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of advent calendar drinking. Anyway, are you ready? Are you ready for the little tiny bottle? See how cute they are? Here we go. It's actually made of chocolate. The bottle. See? She's chocolate. And you nip the end off and you drop it in your coffee. And so that's what we're having today. Don't worry, I'm not driving anywhere. And I could never even drink a real Drambuie. I'd be on the floor. I'm like the cheapest date you'll ever meet. 2 drinks and cab fare is a whole weekend for me. That's like, ooh, I partied all weekend. I had 2 drinks. I was like, I'm not. And it's not I don't drink because I'm an alcoholic, or I don't drink because of recovery. I just really don't care as much for the taste of alcohol. I'll drink a cocktail if it doesn't taste like a cocktail. You know what I mean? It's got to taste like just something not liquory. Hey, Boo Boo, hold on just a minute, people. Go ahead, do your thing.
It's done.
Oh, okay. Boy, my husband is good. Yeah, they have a buy one, get one half off. There's one less bird to worry about. I can't wait. I'm going to have all the birds. I'm going to have a hall full of birds. I'm going to be the bird. I love Richard Lorenz. Oh my God. And Sarah Richter, the moth woman. Oh my God. You really ought to take a look at her because she is stunning. Every time I think of her, I kind of think of Richard, who is Real Men Craft 2. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Big fat hugs to you. Love you, darling. And I don't know why, but I think it just kind of looks like something he could do wonderful things to. Okay, I'm not tasting anything yet because the coffee is enveloped in chocolate. So it's really just flavored chocolate, really. But Anton Berg, I'm so sorry about all the noise upstairs. There's a lot going on up there. What am I doing here? Ay, 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 ay. And there's always one letter. The letter P. I have the hardest time finding. 48. I don't know. I got some kind of brain fart about the number 48. Anyway. So, this year, yeah, and my husband has given me, I have all, I'm not saying just some, I have all of the Christmas cards that he's given me over the years, which my son calls me a card hoarder. But what do I care what he thinks? I mean, really, please. You know, we got a tornado warning one night when we were living in Texas. And I was like, get your shoes on, get your bike helmet right now. He's like, what? And I was like, your motorcycle helmet, get it, get it, get it, get it. You don't want anything hitting you in the head, because we were really, we really thought we were going to get hit. And it did land less than a quarter of a mile. So it was one of those little tense moments. And I got the vests on the dogs and everything. And you know what he tries to bring into our little tornado shelter? His stupid guitar. I'm like, David, that guitar's going to be flying in the air 3 blocks away of all the things. And you call me a hoarder? You're weird. Yeah, I know. I know kids are like that. They do that. They value things, that we have no clue about, really. No clue. Anyway, so it's going to be a short one because, well, I really don't have to rush now because, long-suffering husband just took care of it for me. I gotta tell you guys something. Listen, I think I might be able to get him to actually do an unboxing or do a diamond painting because he loves. I'm like, he was the one yesterday. He was like, oh, you better take a look at this. There's another Lorenz coming in. I went, oh, okay. He goes, don't worry, we're getting it. I'm like, he loves them as much, if not more, than I do. So I still have 6 from the big Christmas thing that are on their way, and they're paid for, but they have processing on them, but they're not shipped yet. And I just want to say, if anybody from Diamond Art Club is listening, which probably they hear the sound of my voice and leave the room. Like, oh no, not her again. I just want to send you the biggest hug. You guys are killing it. I know you're probably having nightmares in your sleep about, I can feel a bump. This bothers me. I like it nice and smoothly. You know, I just, honestly, I just want to give you a big hug. I feel so bad. I mean, I don't feel bad for the money you're making because you're making some bank. And but I do feel for you guys. I know you're, pushing it out the door as fast as you can. So, I'm not going to be that girl. We are not going Karen on Diamond Art Club. I mean, how can you expect to drop 100 diamond paintings and then 3 days later drop another 25, and then 3 days later that's 200 canvases? And you know, there are canvases that I don't particularly do. I'm not a Hannah girl, okay? I know there are people who live for Hannah. I'm not a Hannah girl. I'm also not a massive Spangler person, although I always enjoy looking at them. And I do have one Spangler in my collection, which is the Christmas tree with all the dogs on it. And I also have the library with all the dogs. And I look forward to doing him. But I'm not like, I gotta have it, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. My gotta have are the Richard Lorenz. The way he blends color. And here's the thing, I don't care how big of a negative, rotten, grinchy old sappy sap you are. You're going to walk by a Richard Lorenz and go, you're just, even if you're going to laugh inside, you're going to laugh because the colors and everything are just, they're so fun and so random, and they all have, oh, missed a guy. Hold on. That's what you get. I'm trying to get things done here. Yes, I'm going very, very slowly. I'm really, I'm trying to put on an audiobook. I got Obama's book. Oh my God. I finished George Washington. Now that should have left me with this finished, but I would wind up listening to it, and it was so damn interesting. Do you know that George was a fashionista? Oh, yeah. If he were alive today, he'd be a Kardashian. I'm not kidding. He had to have the finest and the best. I'm not kidding. He went there. Like, George was a diva. And this book is so historically accurate and interesting. 800 pages though. Get the audio. You'll never get through it. Reading it would be a struggle for me. There's chocolate and Drambuie on my diamond painting. How rude. Keep your... There you go. Okay. He was such a diva. Do you know what he used to do? Okay, first of all of his suits and all of his uniforms, which George loved a good uniform. But the English, they still kind of win, I think, when it comes to uniforms. Those Beefeater uniforms, come on, girl. I mean, come on. And you really just can't get any gayer. I mean, those are the gayest things in the world, but they are so stunning. Anyway, George loved a good uniform. And he had all of his uniforms handmade, custom made to fit him in France. And he would send them over. And then they would go to dinner parties. Martha didn't give a shit about any of this dinner party stuff. Martha could care less. Martha was a whole different animal. Hold on. Oh, I just gotta reorganize my chair. I'm sorry. Anyway, so George would go to a dinner party. And I mean, can you imagine what the dinner parties were like? Candlelight and butlers and footmen and coaches. The thing of dreams, really. um, he would go to these dinner parties and delightful things would happen because the menu, you know, that they would have their chefs put together. They had menu. They would go to a friend's house and you know they'd have a menu with it was either all French or um, German or they had some pretty extensive menus. Anyway, George would actually now if you had a phone today and you had a cell phone and you were at a lovely, lovely dinner or something, you would take a dinner plate picture, right? I mean, you would take a picture of the table because it would inspire you so much. They were beautiful and inspirational. And so he didn't have a cell phone because, he was George. And it was a couple of 100 years ago. Anyway, he had a tiny little notebook. And the notebook is in the Smithsonian. And in the notebook, he would actually hide the notebook in his lap, okay, and write down all the things he loved about the dinner party and then bring them home and show them to his chef and his footman. And so he was very, very easily influenced by design and by fashion and food and parties. And this happened. And it was a very interesting thing to read about him. Plus, he was terribly, terribly ambitious. Oh my God. The guy would mow your ass down to get a promotion. I'm not kidding. He was not, he did, it was like, I did not come to play. So, so it's a little tidbit. I'm not going to go through 800 pages to tell you about George. Because, I mean, everything I love in the world has the name George. My dog's name is George. There's George Clooney. There's so many Georges. So many. But, anyway, I thought I'd give you that little tidbit. Okay. So, I am dicking around for 30 minutes, and I think I've put down about 3 drills. I'm not getting anywhere here. I love you guys. Please don't forget, go to my Instagram and go to messages. I do not share addresses or phone numbers of anybody with anybody, so you'll be okay there. But if you would like a greeting card, I would love to send you one. And I'm going to leave it at that because the cards are after this. And I'm really into this right now, so I'm probably going to need like 1 or 2 hours. I really just want to finish this row. It's killing me. And look how many more we have to do. I think we've got oh God. Yeah, we have more rows. I'm not looking. I'm just going to stay in my little square. Stay in your lane, girl, because then I start to feel overwhelmed. But have a great weekend. I hope the weather is nicer where you are than it is where I am. And if you did not get an advent calendar, it's not too late. Go get one of the little chocolates or something. Get yourself an advent calendar. I'll talk to you guys soon. Listen, you're important to me, so be important to you. You know what that means? Take care of you. You take care of you. Other people see you taking care of you, and it inspires them to take care of them. It works, so I'm not kidding. Anyway, so have a great. This is dangerous. I shouldn't have this on here. So have a great weekend, And I will talk to you soon. Yeah, there's uploads coming. I don't know when they're getting delivered though. Dak, you're doing it. You're doing it. You get a big we should send them a cookie basket or something. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Shine, shine, shine. Shine even on the cloudy days. Love you. Bye.